If you have found out that you're about to be arrested, here are 10 don'ts. Number 1, don't run. You cannot outrun radio cars converging on your position. You cannot outrun the computers that'll search you down. The idea of the fugitive is pretty much a thing of the past. When you run, you also run the risk of being injured because of a forceful arrest. Even worse, the police might suspect you have a gun, or still, this may frighten the officers and cause them to more readily draw their weapons. Don't run. Rule number 2, don't explain. It is very difficult to dig clients out of the holes that they create for themselves by babbling to the police before they have even been asked a single question. Judges and juries always discount what a suspect says that helps him, but they give great weight to anything that hurts him. There is a very good reason why the police have to say anything you say can and will be used against you. If you have to say something, say, I don't want to say anything until I speak to an attorney. Rule number 3, don't get overconfident. Even if you've been wrongly arrested, don't get brash, don't explain, don't get sassy. The police have a lot of input into what charges are brought. The police can write up the situation as a minor crime, a misdemeanor, or as a major crime, a felony. And a lot of that has to do with how you behave when you are with them. The police can pile on charges, which then increase your bail. And later, if you interfere with them, they can ask the prosecutor to be more severe. If the police are just doing their job and you don't cause them additional difficulty, they just may give you a break that you wouldn't get if you had been more difficult. Just get through it with as little hassle as possible, and absolutely no name calling. Rule number 4, don't give permission to search anywhere. This applies whether you have anything you don't want to be found or nothing at all. Do not give permission to search. If an officer asks you to search your car, your bag, your car, your home, or apartment, it usually means they don't believe they have the right to search and they need your consent. If an officer orders you to turn over your bag or car keys, say loudly, but in a polite manner, you do not have my permission to search. When there are possible witnesses nearby, this may help your attorney exclude items the police find from an illegal search later. Remember the previous 3 don'ts. Even if the officer finds something you wish they hadn't, don't talk, don't explain, don't get sassy. Rule number 5, don't look around nervously at the place you don't want the police to search. If you do, that will be the first place that they search. If you're being subjected to a legal or even an illegal search, don't help the officers by directing them with your eyes to places you don't want them to look. Don't sigh, don't gasp. Just look straight ahead or look at the ceiling or the ground. Say nothing, for gosh sakes. Don't answer any question when the officer goes, hey, what is this? Do you know who this belongs to? Say nothing. Just keep your mouth shut. Rule number 6, don't resist arrest. Just get through it. Don't push the police. Don't name call the police. Don't put your hands on them in any way. While resisting may just be a misdemeanor in your state, assaulting an officer or any injury to the officer may well turn your minor offense into a major felony. Do not resist arrest. Just get through it quietly. Rule number 7, don't be a Mr. or Miss Congeniality trying to convince the officers of your innocence. It's useless. Remember, the police only need a reasonable suspicion to stop you and only what is called probable cause that you have committed a crime to arrest you. The police don't decide whether you're guilty or not. That's the job for the judge and the jury. They'll free you, the judge and the jury, if the officer is wrong. Remember, this isn't television. If you try to convince the officer that he's made a mistake, you're going to say something stupid. Remember, the Miranda warnings can and will be used against you in a court of law. Rule number 8. Don't believe what the police tell you when they are trying to get you to talk. Thanks to President Nixon, Reagan, and Bush, and the folks that they nominated to our Supreme Court, the police are now permitted to lie to you in order to get you to talk. They make up evidence. They tell you a co-defendant has named you. They say that they have your fingerprints. They lie about finding DNA. You don't know what is a lie and what is not a lie. Therefore, just keep your mouth shut. Don't believe the police when they are trying to get you to talk. Be quiet and wait to speak with your attorney. Rule number 9. Don't invite the police inside your home. Don't step outside either. A person's home, no matter how humble, is their castle. Even if the police believe that you have committed a felony, they most often have to get a warrant to get into your house to arrest you. If they ask you to step outside, don't. Don't make it easy for them. What should you say about that? How about, I'll just stand right here, thank you. Or, please, let me see your warrant if you have one. Unless you're running away from them, hot after committing a crime, they usually need a warrant to arrest and enter your home. Just stay put, be polite, and get through it. When they go to get a warrant, you should call your attorney. And the last rule, rule number 10. Don't ask to secure your car or go into your home to get something or to tell your wife. Why? Because the police will follow you to your car or inside of your home, and then will be able to start a warrantless search. Their eyes will be everywhere. Just stay put, be polite, and get through it. Let them control what is going to happen. Let them arrest you. Let them take you down to the police station and bail out. That's all you can do. And then call your attorney.